Blow me a kiss from across the room. Say I look nice when I'm not. Touch my hair as you pass my chair. Little things mean a lot. Give me your arms.
Hello everybody and welcome to Newquay in Cornwall, and this here is the lovely Towan Beach, and I came here about 57 now, Paula. I bet you don't believe that, do you? I bet you go, no way Pep, you're only about 30. I am actually 57. I came here when I was 20 and we all played football down on that beach, and this little rock here you can't really see, but the sea actually goes through there, and that's like a little island on itself, and you can actually holiday on there, and there's a little tiny bridge over that's really good. And down there, Paula, I don't know if you can see in the distance, there's like some cream buildings and like a van. That's where we had our fish and chips the other night. So that's me. I'm down in Newquay and I love Newquay, it's beautiful. And today we're going to talk about mental health and well-being again, like we've done all week, but we're going to talk about writing about it. But before we do anything, Paula, I've got to say hello to all my lovely friends at Etching Hill Primary School in Rugeley, because on Twitter this morning I looked and all the year ones, they're all sitting on the floor and they're watching Pep the Poet on the television. So if you're watching, I'm sure it was year one or year two, but to all my friends at Etching Hill Primary who I came to see you before Christmas, and I promise I'll come and see you again, hello to you all. And today we're going to be talking about writing about how you feel. But I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to walk down these steps in a minute down there, and we'll have a little walk on the beach, and we'll do the second part of our video on the beach. Is that okay? See you in a minute. Bye-bye. I told Fibs before, I told you I was going to go to a little beach called Towan Beach, but I didn't. I came here instead. This is called Fistral Beach, and it's a really, really famous beach for surfers. I'm not going to be doing any surfing today, but and then we went up there earlier on, went there for a cup of tea, and it was lovely. So here we are on Fistral Beach in Newquay, and I'm going to talk to you today about fear and anxiety, all to do with Mental Health Week. And I want to do it here. Now, I know it's going to be a bit loud with the waves, but it's just, I think it's fantastic. Can you hear these big waves? It's exhilarating being down here and watching all the surfers. Anyway, we're going to talk about writing in a journal. Now, if I was you, get a book. There's all these different little shops you can get, and some of the books are £2 or £3, and you can get a book. And what I encourage you to do is to decorate it with all your favourite things, whatever your hobby is or whatever you like doing, and cover it and stick things on it and personalise it, make it yours. And inside there, just write anything you want. Don't worry about spellings, don't worry about how you feel. You write that short little private book, and in there you write if you're having a good day, how you're having a bad day, if you're having what's called an indifferent day. Just write how you feel, but date it. It's really important to date it, because then you can track when you're feeling sad, or when you're feeling a bit anxious, or when you're feeling happy. You can look at all the days and thought, those were the days I felt really happy. What was I doing? And whatever you were doing, keep on doing it. So that's one. Journaling is a really important thing to do. Another thing about writing is write for pleasure. When we're at school and we have to, I was a teacher myself, and I had to say to children, come on, I want you to write, But just write for pleasure. You can write stories about, you can create characters like the pretend that you put yourself in a story, or you can write play scripts, or you can. What I do is, I write poems, and I write poems that sometimes they're serious poems about mental health and well-being, and sometimes I write poems about when I'm not so much nowadays, but when I used to be sad and depressed, I write poems about that. But what I do nowadays, I write poems, funny poems, to make people laugh, because nearly fell over. Because when I'm writing and when people laugh at my poems, that makes me feel good. So writing is a fantastic way. And also, the final one before I finish, I always think, when you've got loads of worries on your head, it's like a big cloud above your head, and all worry and anxiety and So what I do, I get a big piece of paper, or your journaling book, and I just write it down. And what magically happens is all that big cloud above your head, it goes down your arm, through your pen, and onto the page. And then when you walk away, that big cloud is on the page, and your head's free. And I always think, if you write things down, they're no longer inside your head. So that's what you need to do. So let's recap this week. First of all, Monday, we spoke about recognizing fear and anxiety. The next day, we learnt about it. Came the little the limbic system and the neocortex. Yesterday, we spoke about it, the importance of speaking to people. And today, we're going to write about it. And tomorrow, it's going to be the last day. It's going to be Friday. And we're going to talk about celebrating it, embracing your emotions, embracing your feelings, sometimes embracing your fear and your anxiety. Don't let it be a big monster that's going to consume you. I like I said before, I've got fear and anxiety in my life. Once upon a time, he was a great big monster. He's a little tiny pathetic thing now. So tomorrow we're going to celebrate that. And in the meantime, I'm going for a swim. Cheerio. I'm coming.